Hi guys, so I got a question today and it was a good question. It was something that I was wondering as well when I started working with Hyaluron pen, so I decided to make a little video on it. So the question was, what's the difference between hyaluronic acid that is cross-linked and non-cross-linked? Um, so it's become very popular these days due to its efficiency. It's easy to distribute and use. It's very effective when it comes to enhancing your features. It's not going to change your looks, it's just there to enhance. And it's easily distributed into the skin if you have the right product for the tool you're using. Using the Hyaluron tool, it actually takes a specific type of cross-linked hyaluronic acid because it has to enter the skin properly, and it also has to have lasting time. So that's what we're going to talk about. The thing about it is that you can store it at room temperature, so you don't have to worry about having a fridge or any kind of specific degrees in order to keep it. It can last up to a year on the shelf, and you don't require an allergy test in order to have the hyaluron procedure done, because hyaluronic acid is something that we all have in our skin, and just as we get older we tend to lose it, and that's when wrinkles start to come in, and that's when the hyaluronic acid comes in handy. Hyaluronic acid in its free form, meaning it's a non-cross-linked hyaluronic acid. The problem is that it quickly degenerates the enzymes in the skin, and the concentration of it tends to disappear quite quickly, and this can happen within 1 to 2 days of your treatment. Having it in pure form also causes migration, so the product can migrate into other areas, meaning if you put it into the lip, it could seep out into other areas surrounding the treated part. So when you're cross-linking hyaluronic acid, this helps it to be more stable. It stabilizes in the injection spot. It helps it last longer. So most of the time in the lips, fillers, they're supposed to last 4 to 6 months, and in the face, 6 to 8 months. Some say they go up to 10 and 12 months. I have yet to see it. And the lower the cross-linked hyaluronic acid is, the more likely it will deform, and it's not going to keep its shape. So you need a cross-linked hyaluronic acid if you want some long-lasting results. Too high concentrated hyaluronic acid, you're pushing it into the skin and it's not entering because it's just too thick. With a hyaluronic pen, you need the specific consistency in order to have it enter. So a lot of people are complaining about the product seeping out of the pen and leaking onto their skin. This can happen. Using the Hyaluron pens become popular because it has little side effects to it, little to no side effects. The little side effects I'm talking about is probably some slight swelling, bruising can be common, redness, itchiness. These symptoms tend to just last about 3 to 5 days, so you really don't have to worry about that. It's something that we naturally have in our skin, like I said, so you don't have to be scared that you're gonna have some sort of reaction to it. As long as you have proper products and you're buying them from a safe place, you shouldn't have a problem. So if you don't have a place to buy your products from, you can always contact me. I do not distribute all types of aesthetic products. I only distribute the products that I actually use on myself and my clients. So that's it. If you're wondering why I only send you the information through email, it's because there's not enough room in the comments, unfortunately, for me to put all the detail and show you the pictures as well. It's just a little too long, and it's much easier for me to keep track of who I'm talking to, about what I'm talking to, through an email. I can just stay a little more organized with that because I have a lot of questions coming in and I want to answer you all as best as I can, and that's it. So I hope you learned something from this video, the difference between the two. Remember, hyaluronic acid that is not cross-linked is too thin, doesn't last. It migrates into other areas. You have to buy a cross-linked. Cross-linked, it's going to help it stabilize. It's going to help it inject into the skin properly. But if it's too concentrated in the cross-linking materials, it will have trouble getting into the skin. It's not going to absorb. It's going to maybe cause it's just going to cause difficulties in your skin. Yeah, that's it. I'm not going to say more than that. I hope you have a great night. Bye.